Vinny. I understand it's something you've done you don't feel too swell about. I don't like poking my nose in other folks' business, you know, but Vinny, seeing as we almost got killed or whatever this is about, I think it's only right you tell us what's going on so we know what kind of danger we're in. Will you do that?
I used to be an undercover cop, as you already know. But I wasn't alone. I had a partner. His name was Angelo. I was the boss, and he had a lower profile. So I always counted on him to straighten things out when they went awry. They would do hits on civilians, my men. And Angelo would always show up ahead of time to warn them. He never got caught. That is until 2 years ago.
Angelo, what are you holding me here for?
I'm trying to see if I can make a good man out of your brother, Vinny. I'm forcing his hand.
But why me?
Leverage. He failed morality test number 1 when he failed to turn himself in without an incentive. You're the incentive.
Are you going to get rid of me?
Is Vinny going to turn himself in?
Angelo, wait, you can't do this to me. What happened to the Angelo who rescued me 2 years ago?
That Angelo died in the car wreck.
What car wreck? What are you talking about?
Okay. I'll tell you. It was a normal day. We were all hanging out at our normal spot. And this guy, Louis, we used to call him Slasher as a nickname. He gets a call.
Oh?
I don't know who it was from, but
I don't know why you
he said something about doing a hit on a woman nearby.
at the end of a long shift one day.
Saving people was my MO, but I always let Vinny know so he could cover me.
I guess it was the first time for everything. Where is she? Oh, okay. Yeah, I can do that for you. I mean, I can do that for like half as much as you're asking. All right, hey, let's go, man.
Boss, Vinny, I gotta tell you something.
Then tell me.
Not here, it's private.
Hey, buzz off, will you? I'm trying to tell a story.
Off he goes, chasing after the lights on.
Hey, lady, wait. I'm a friend of your brother Vinny.
You get out of here. I'll take care of him.
Well, if you didn't wait so long, there wouldn't be so much interest. Pawn something then. Your couch, table, the kitchen sink, doesn't matter. Fine, but this is the last time I'll be so gracious with you. What's this?
This is the reason why you have trouble doing business lately. Angelo here is a traitor. I saw him interfering with another hit.
Vinny, don't listen to this guy. He's the traitor. I caught him. He's just trying to cover himself.
What evidence do you have, Slasher?
Wait, but...
That's the proof I have.
I didn't know what to do. I couldn't let him off the hook and blow my cover. But there was no way I could make him look innocent either. So I made a hard decision. Take him to the river.
No! Vinny! Wait! Vinny! Wait!
far as I knew, he was dead. Killed for a good cause.
Vinny had condemned me to death, just to cover himself. And at that point, I swore to take him down. I rented an apartment under an alias. When I was able to stand again, I began to train. But I wasn't about to take on a grand task like that. Not without an ally on the inside.
Surprised? Isn't this where you offer an old friend something to drink? You usually this talkative this early in the morning?
Only when a guy I thought was dead shows up in my apartment in the middle of the night.
You boys sure didn't waste any time writing me off.
Well, you just up and disappeared one day. Can't blame us for jumping to conclusions.
Speaking of which, how's our friend Vin?
So that's why you're here. Well, I wouldn't be too hasty.
I wasn't sure whether Frank actually had an issue with the boss, or he was just talking himself out of a tight spot since I had a gun. Frank was always hard to read. He mentioned that there was some commotion going on with a guy named Gene who had a bead on Vinny. So instead of rushing into things, I decided to take a back seat. See if I would even need to kill Vinny, or if Gene would take care of that for me.
That sort of thing.
Well, fits the bill for a lot of people, don't you think?
Yeah, well, not just any wise guy out there's got a gun for Vinny.
Think you could pull it off?
No. Besides, even if he had a prayer, you don't want him snaking a shot on him from underneath your nose, do you?
Doesn't matter who plugs Vinny, as long as he gets what's coming to him. It's not about revenge, it's about justice.
Well, if that's all it takes to make you happy, maybe I'll take a swing at him. Who knows? I may even get lucky. Of course, the guy'd have to compensate me for my time. Bullets cost bread, you know.
Yeah, stick to what you're good at, Frankie. And keep your eyes peeled.
If anyone so much as tears a hangnail around here, I want to know about it.
Yeah. And hey, Angelo. Bentonato.
So my next goal became to gather information and keep tabs on what was going on. One day, the paper said the mob had made their move, and Vinny was on the run, and I knew that this was my opportunity. So I contacted Frank, just to make sure, and he told me that Vinny was at a farm right at that moment, and if I hurried, I could get there in time. So I did what he said, and Vinny wasn't there.
Where's Vinny?
So I had to come up with a plan B. You're my plan B. I do hope he turns himself into internal affairs. Really.
Why did you have Carmine do it?
What?
Why did you have Carmine drug me? Why didn't you just do it yourself? You wouldn't kill me, Angelo.
If I don't, Frank will catch on to me.
That's what Vinny said. That's what started this whole mess. You're no better than he is.
So, he wants revenge because you tried to kill him. That's what this is about.
I didn't try to kill him.
Sure you did.
What do you know about Leo? You weren't there.
I think what Leo's trying to say here is what's right and wrong don't change with the circumstance.
Exactly.
I did what I had to do.
No, you did what you wanted to, and you did it to cover yourself. And now your own sister's gonna pay the price for it.
Well, hang on, what's this about?
His sister, Carolyn, is being held captive by Angelo, and if he doesn't turn himself into internal affairs for what he did, he's gonna kill her.
Which I won't, because they do not have her.
Won't?
Hang on, how do you know that, Vinny?
He doesn't, he's just guessing. He says because Carolyn won't answer the phone when he calls Angelo, he must be bluffing. Well, if that's the case, why don't you call Carolyn yourself and see if she picks up? Why is that so hard?
I don't have her number anymore. We had a falling out a few years ago, and she's distanced herself from me.
That's what this is about. You don't get along anymore, so you're gonna leave her life up to chance.
Leo, Vinny wouldn't leave anyone's life up to chance, though. Would you, Vinny? There's gotta be something we can do.
Like what?
Like finding out where she's being kept and rescuing her.
You already know where.
We do?
Leo, no. He does not have her.
You don't believe that, neither do I. And neither does Ham here. Come on, Dan. We don't.
Where are you guys going?
All right, so you understand how we're doing this? It's like this. You got a gun to cover them. We'll all go inside and get the captive. You got smoke bombs to cover yourself in case you need to. And you got a taser to, well, take them on in case you run out of shots. Everything good?
Yeah, I guess I just kind of hoped I'd seen the last of this place.
Is he dead?
Yeah, you bet he's dead.
Okay, Vinny. Is this enough proof for you?
Vinny, listen to me. Look, you need to listen to whatever this guy says. Just do what he says, please. This guy's crazy. He's gonna kill me. Vinny, listen. Listen, I need your help, okay? This is a matter of life or death here.
You can't walk away from this, Vinny. If you bury your past, you bury your sister with it.
Three.
Ace. Go fish. Six. You want to ask for a different number?
2.
Go fish.
me him! Him, go!
Oh, that ain't good. He's on our tail.
The death of a pragmatist.
More like the birth of one. I meant to save you from Slasher en route to the river. I never counted on you trying to escape.
I had no way of knowing that you were going to save me.
I never should have put your life in danger. I'm sorry.
You never communicated with me. We had the same goals, but we were never partners. You were the pragmatist. I was the altruist. I wanted justice just as much as you did, but I never would have crossed the line and become what we were fighting. Until now. I'm worse than you ever were. I forgive you, Vinny.
Angelo. I'm turning myself in to internal affairs.
feeling the pain, exposing a scar, melting away any chance that I'd forget the ways of a coward who can't repay his debt. Acid rain on the hood of my car, peeling the paint, exposing the scar.